Given how much film you've obviously watched in Illinois, talk a little bit about how much different they are now than the first time you played them.
Well, looking back at some games that they played previously, at Minnesota, they lost to them first, and then they came back to Minnesota and beat them there. Lost to Northwestern, came back and beat Northwestern the second time they played. So we're coming in with the mindset of, they're going to come in here and try to get the biggest road win they can, and not against Michigan. So we're just going to stay focused, stay humble, stay aggressive like we've always been, and just try to go out there and play Michigan basketball.
Nick?
Tim, you were so hot coming into those last two games, and it took a bit, those last two weren't the way you wanted. How did you handle that, and where are you now after this week in response to that, I guess?
It's good just to look back at those two games and just realize, hey, we got a week off, and it's great to have this week off to go out in the gym, get extra shots, get extra reps, and just try to improve on your game and just improve on what you can do to help Michigan basketball. So I think this whole week, looking at those two games, I just really focused on playing defense, getting back to rebounding the balls like I did in the beginning of the year, and I'm just going out there and having fun.
It sounds like you're at a point now where you're over the letting it linger kind of thing, like maybe it happened in the past a few times.
Yeah, it happened in the past. It happened last year a lot. So, you're not going to have a perfect game or not a perfect game, but a good game like I had those 3 games before going into those 2 previous games. So, it was bound to happen every once in a while. So, you just got to move on.
It seemed like last year at this time you guys started running out of gas a little bit. You feel like this team is refreshed and better for a strong run down the stretch?
Yeah, we're refreshed right now, and like what Nick said before about having this week off, we were definitely focusing on Michigan basketball and getting back to our principles of what we learned in the season before Big Ten, and I'm just going out there and just trying to improve on the skills that we know what we can't control, and just going out there this past week and practicing. Everybody's going hard. Everybody's trying to get better. It's great just to see that.
Coach Beilein said he's trying to get you. He's doing something different than he's done in the past, trying to get you guys more rest. Do you notice that's different than maybe your first 2 years? That maybe right now he's kind of giving you guys a little more of a break, or is that not noticeable?
It's noticeable. He really emphasizes us getting our rest. Really emphasizes us getting treatment and make sure our bodies are taken care of. Make sure you get in the cold tub, hot tub, just make sure you're refreshed so you go out there and give 110% every time you step out there on the court. And I think that's big when you have a head coach that really emphasizes that and really looks into that, which is a big key in us winning a lot of games this season. And, it really helped us out a lot, especially it's really different from the previous 2 years I've been here.
Rest is important, obviously, Tim, but are you guys to a point in the season now where you and Trey, some of the other guys, have to have the attitude of we'll play every game, all day, just because we're going to need to down the stretch here? Is that kind of the point now?
Well, we don't focus on that, but it comes a point in time where Coach Beilein will make that decision, and me, Trey, or whoever the case may be, Jordan, Glenn, we'll be ready to play the whole game if we have to, and that just comes with preparation, like I said before, and no matter who plays out there for 40 minutes, 35 minutes, we just want everybody to just give it their all when they step on the court, and that's what we need from here on out.
You heard what Nick said about your preparation, and Coach Beilein was talking earlier about how you've moved forward as a leader more this year. In your mind, what's the biggest difference between you a year ago and you now?
I think I'm doing a better job of, like everybody said before, not letting stuff linger around when stuff is not going my way or the team's way. And just trying to, instead of focus on myself, focus on more of the team, what I can do to help the team out. And that comes from preparation. I think that if you prepare well, prepare really well before games, you can be successful. And if you help your teammates prepare the same way you prepare, then the whole team will be successful. So I just try to emphasize that in my mind as much as possible.
We've got time for a couple more. Andy?
Coach Beilein said you guys have focused a lot on defense this last week. Have you noticed any big improvements or anything from all these drills this week?
Yeah, I think Coach Beilein and the coaching staff have done a great job of just emphasizing defense and just trying to get us back to how we were playing defense in the beginning of the season when we were at the NIT and before the Big Ten season started. And I think it was just great to see everybody just take on the challenge of just trying to, all right, we're gonna learn about defense today, get back to our principles, not worry about offense, not worry about shooting. You can do that on your own time, and just try to get this part of our game more improved. So everybody just took that to heart, and they really wanted to get better at it. So that's the attitude we need.